This store is... My name is Taishi Hoshikawa. I have social anxiety, and whenever I talk to people outside my family, I always stutter. I'm clumsy and below average in everything. What? Social status in class? Of course, I'm on the fast track to the very bottom. Whoa, it's Suzuka's brother. You really don't look alike at all, huh?
You're always so nervous. It must suck to have a brother like that.
Sorry, Suzuka. I'm such a mess.
It's fine. I don't care, so it's okay.
Cool beauty. But that's what's great about her. Unlike me, my sister Suzuka is a beautiful girl who can handle anything effortlessly. Many people at school admire Suzuka, and she's always surrounded by friends. That's right, Taishi. You have so many good qualities, like being kind and hardworking.
Taishi is Taishi. Suzuka is Suzuka. You're both our pride and joy.
Parents who love both of us equally. My proud sister. I'm really blessed to have my family. But the truth is, most people compare me to Suzuka, and every time they do, I worry that I'm embarrassing her. I decided I couldn't stay like this, and made a firm resolution. I started acquiring various certifications and working part-time to develop my skills. If I work this hard, even I should be able to become a Super Saiyan! Unfortunately, my hair only turned blonde and spiked up when I was fully focused in the zone. But I've grown to the point where I've gained knowledge and can speak without stuttering at work. Though I couldn't overcome my social anxiety, I'm sure it won't be a problem in my career. Time passed, and now I'm 24. I'm currently working in sales admin at Josho Corporation.
Good morning, Hoshikawa-kun, Asumu-kun. Let's have a great day today.
Good morning. Kinami's so energetic, even this early in the morning. These two are Akina Kinami and Subaru Asuma. They're my coworkers who joined the company at the same time as me and are always friendly. Their radiant auras are as dazzling as ever. I'm going to turn to ash. Most of the people at this company are warm and kind, except... Well, when you're surrounded by outgoing people, your introversion stands out even more, Hoshikawa. There's one person who seems to dislike me. His name is Hiroshi Saito. He's also a sales admin who joined the company at the same time as me, but we've never gotten along. Hey, stop saying stuff like that!
Yeah, whether someone is outgoing or not doesn't matter. Hoshikawa-kun is a colleague who works here too.
Just having an introvert like you around ruins the atmosphere. You know what? If you put a drop of muddy water into a barrel of wine, it turns into a barrel of muddy water, right? Sorry. At least I'll try not to be a burden at work. I'll try my best. No, that's not what I should have said. I should have retorted with, "Who are you calling muddy water?" Heh. Saito-kun turned away and left, and I reflected on how I'd given the wrong response again. Don't pay attention to what he says. At least when it comes to work, Hoshikawa, you're competent.
That's right. Far from being a burden, you're always a huge help.
My computer skills and experience from working part-time at a university office. Thanks to the skills I developed as a student, my admin abilities have significantly improved. But the reason I can do my best is because of everyone, including Kinami-san and Asuma-kun. So, I'd be happy if you all continue to support me. He's still so sweet and pure. I wish I could get along with Saito-kun like I do with Kinami-san and Asuma-kun. While quietly boosting my motivation, I continue working hard today. A few days later, Saito-kun suddenly widened his eyes, as if he remembered something while working on his computer. Oh crap, I forgot to dump that urgent document creation onto Hoshikawa.
Hey, are you trying to force Hoshikawa-kun to do your work again?
It's alright, he will still happily do it. Saito-kun approached my desk with a sly smile, completely unfazed by Kinami-san's scolding voice. Hey creep, finish this up It's already done!
What? You've already started on it? How is that possible?
Actually, I can read lips. What? When I saw Saito-kun's lips moving as he was asked to do the work, I noticed he was thinking of asking me later, so I took care of it first. I thought if I could understand what people were saying by reading their lips, it would help ease my nervousness during conversations. This should help me get closer to Saito-kun. I'm glad I impulsively learned lip reading during my student days. I look at Saito-kun expectantly. But then... oh, I see. The plan to befriend Saito-kun failed? Saito-kun took the documents from me and returned to his desk.
Hey, you know he just did your work for you. How about saying thanks?
It's okay, Kinami-san. I did it on my own. As I try to calm the situation, Kinami-san turned to me with a mischievous smile.
So can you read these lips?
As I watched her lips move silently, my face turned as red as a boiled lobster. Huh? Even though I couldn't respond properly, Kinami-san just kept smiling. I was so confused because... What does she mean by, "But I like you, Hoshikawa-kun"? What do you mean by that, Kinami-san? I'm an adult man, you know? You're making me misunderstand. A few days later, Asuma-kun approached me with a troubled look on his face. Hey, Hoshikawa, do you happen to know a lot about Japanese or Western sweets? I need to bring a gift when I visit a new client, but I'm at a loss about what to buy. Heh, like this guy would know anything about sweets. Even if he does, it would just be stuff you find at a supermarket. Actually, I used to work part-time at a gift shop in a department store. What? Seriously? You're practically a gift expert! A few months later, the manager and Kinami-san were discussing something with serious expressions.
Apparently our client was planning to use a drone for filming at a joint event with us. But the employee who's supposed to operate the drone suddenly got hospitalized. It seems like it'll be difficult to hire an outside operator now. So they were considering giving up on the idea. I see. They're a major client, and it would be ideal if we had someone who could handle the drone. But that's probably too convenient.
Hear that, Hoshikawa? But even if you're a top-notch employee, there's no way you can. Actually, I'm certified to do that. What?
Really, Hoshikawa-kun? Please tell me more.
With more and more of my skills and qualifications coming to light, more colleagues started approaching me for advice.
Hoshikawa-kun, our client representative is a huge Oda Nobunaga fan. Do you know any interesting stories that could impress them?
Come on, this guy's just a typical tech geek. There's no way he would know anything about history. Well, Oda Nobunaga is said to be the first in Japan to use illuminations. Good.
Hoshikawa-kun, are you knowledgeable about sake?
Nah, just look at him. He's clearly a lightweight. I know more about sake than he ever could. Actually, I'm a certified sake life specialist, so I do have some knowledge. Gah! Before I knew it, I became surrounded by many colleagues who were interested in my skills.
Hoshikawa-kun, do you have any unusual qualifications?
It's not exactly a qualification, but I do have a Mahout license. By the way, the license is just a souvenir that anyone who joins a tourist tour in Laos can receive. What? Seriously? You have to tell me more! Damn it! Why is this guy so high spec? Stop it already! My life points are already 0! As I spoke with more and more colleagues, I became slightly more comfortable initiating conversations. But I still couldn't get along with Saito-kun. Maybe it's because he always seems so beaten down that it's hard to talk to him. Saito-kun, do you still have work left? If you'd like, I could help you out. What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I could finish this quickly? Is that your way of mocking me? No, that's not what I meant. Just go home already. Having you around drains my energy, and I can't get any work done. Understood. Sorry for being a bother. But please, don't overwork yourself. If only I had better communication skills, I could have said something more considerate. And so, I painfully realized that it wasn't society's fault I couldn't speak up, but my own. When I got home, feeling down about Saito-kun, I got a call from Suzuka.
Oh, hello, big brother. Is this a good time?
Yeah, it's fine. What's up?
Well, we haven't seen each other in a while, so I was just wondering how you've been.
Oh, I see. I've been doing really well. As I updated her on my recent situation at work, I realized again how surprising it is that I've become so popular.
I see. I'm glad you're having fun. But being so well liked by everyone has its downsides too.
Huh? Sorry, Suzuka. I didn't quite catch that.
No, it's nothing. Anyway, I'd like to hear more about your company. Why don't we meet up soon?
Sure, that sounds good. When we do, you'll have to tell me about yourself too. Since we started living on our own, Suzuka and I have been meeting up occasionally like this. There was a time when meeting up with her made me anxious, but now I actually look forward to it. I guess I've gained a bit more confidence. We decided to meet in front of Josho Corporation and ended the call. The day I was supposed to meet Suzuka, I was waiting in front of the company when Saito-kun approached me. Hoshikawa, what are you doing here? Oh, I'm about to have dinner with my sister. Heh, so an introvert like you can only hang out with family. No matter how good you're at work, your private life must still be pretty lonely, huh? I bet your sister's just as nervous and awkward as you are.
Big brother, sorry to keep you waiting.
Suzuka, no worries. I just finished work myself. No way! This beauty is really Hoshikawa's sister? You've gotta be kidding me!
Big brother, who is this person?
Oh, this is my colleague, Hiroshi Saito. Nice to meet you. I'm Hiroshi Saito.
Nice to meet you. I'm Suzuka Hoshikawa. Thank you for always taking care of my brother.
After that, Suzuka and Saito-kun naturally exchanged business cards. Huh? You work at Lovekoi Company, Suzuka-san? That's a big company. But man, it's such a waste that you're so beautiful and talented, yet stuck with a brother like this.
Excuse me?
Is it just my imagination, or did the air suddenly get tense? Saito-kun, looking down on me, continues to speak without noticing the atmosphere. But it's true, isn't it? If I had a brother who's this much of an introvert, I would be embarrassed out of my mind. Suzuka-san, you're so beautiful and capable. You must have had to drag this guy along all the time. Oh, don't tell me. He forced you to have dinner with him today? He's so nervous and awkward at work, but pushy with his family, huh? I guess you're desperate since you don't have any other girls who will hang out with you, huh?
March 18th, 20 years ago, when I fell and got hurt, my brother comforted me desperately.
Huh?
May 20th, 19 years ago, when I had a scary dream and couldn't sleep, my brother read me a picture book. October 15th, 18 years ago. It was my fault we had a fight, but my brother was the one who made up with me.
What's with this girl? She's terrifying! Saito-kun tried to escape, but...
Oh my, we're not done talking yet.
With Suzuka gripping his collar, Saito-kun had no chance.
December 10th, 17 years ago, when I gave my brother a clumsy handmade gift, he was so happy and called it his treasure.
Her memory is terrifyingly sharp, and her grip is way too strong. Suzuka has always been sharp, with a great memory and physical strength, but... Wait, Suzuka! Stop! Calm down!
How can I stay calm when someone's insulting my brother? I have to make sure he understands how wonderful my big brother is.
Nobody told me my sister was this much of a bro-con! I found out later that Suzuka had secretly been dealing with people who looked down on me compared to her.
The brother you made fun of is actually amazing! You studied for 3 days and nights, so you remember it, right? Now I'm going to test you. If you don't get a perfect score, you'll have to stay for extra lessons.
Please no more!
more!
Somehow, I managed to calm Suzuka down, and we took Saito-kun to a nearby family restaurant.
So, why did you look down on my brother? Depending on your answer, I might just start recounting all our memories from 16 years ago until now.
Suzuka, that would probably hurt me just as much, so please don't. I was jealous. After several seconds of silence, Saito-kun muttered quietly. I thought this introverted, insecure guy couldn't possibly do anything. But then, Hoshikawa was always relied upon by everyone, while I could only do ordinary things, no matter how much time passed. I was so afraid I might be a burden to the company. Apparently, he disliked himself for being average and had developed a complex. But I knew it was just me taking out my frustrations on him. I'm sorry for everything. I won't mess with you anymore. Ugh, please wait. I tried to stop Saito-kun, who had stood up, and my voice echoed loudly through the restaurant. Feeling embarrassed, I continued speaking. As Saito-kun said, I used to be completely useless too. I wasn't just average, I was an outright failure. Even thinking about it now is humiliating. But even so, I worked hard to avoid causing trouble for my sister, for Suzuka. I didn't know what I was good at, so I tried anything I could, failed, but kept going. As a result, I became who I am now. So, Saito-kun, I think it's too soon for you to give up just because you think you're average. Do you think I could do it too? Like, flying a drone or ride an elephant? Well, that depends on you, Saito-kun. But, if you're motivated, I believe you can accomplish something. Now that I think about it, my parents probably believed in me too. That's why they raised me and Suzuka without showing favoritism. Taishi's so hardworking. Maybe he'll become a scholar or a minister one day.
Oh my. Whatever dream Taishi works hard to achieve, I'm sure it will be wonderful. Big brother, here, I made too much, so you can have this. And keep up the good work with your studies.
Thank you, everyone. One of the reasons I could keep pushing myself was because of my family's support. I learned firsthand how valuable it is to have someone looking out for you. So now, I want to be someone who can support Saito-kun. My words get tangled. It's probably because I'm not used to talking this much. Even though there's so much more I want to tell Saito-kun, my tongue won't cooperate. As I felt disappointed in myself, I noticed Saito-kun's hand on top of mine. Thank you, Hoshikawa. Come to think of it, my parents always watched over me warmly, even though I was just average. They must have believed I would turn out okay. But I can't stay stuck like this forever, or I'll just end up burdening them. I'll start looking forward now. Someday, I'll grow enough that even you'll be proud of me, Hoshikawa. Yeah. And, once again, I sincerely apologize for everything I've done. Even though I knew you were a good guy, Hoshikawa, I just couldn't admit it. I'm truly sorry for all the terrible things I've said. Yeah. Don't worry about it anymore. So please, lift your head.
Well, if my brother forgives you, then I have nothing more to say.
Suzuka, who had been silently observing, finally spoke up.
But if you do something like that again, you know what will happen, right?
Yes, I won't do anything like that again.
And big brother, I've never thought of you as embarrassing, not even once. Actually, I guess it's out now, so I'll just say it. I've always loved how kind you are. So please don't think you have to work hard just for my sake. Enjoy your life for yourself. Even as you are now, you're already plenty handsome.
Thank you, Suzuka. And so, while learning new things about Suzuka, I was able to reconcile with Saito-kun. After that, Saito-kun started talking to me more often. Hoshikawa, you must have a lot of work piled up, right? Let me help you out. Thank you. If I keep working hard like this, maybe one day I'll catch up to you, Hoshikawa. Whether I'm someone to be looked up to or not, Saito-kun, you're definitely growing. Even the department head was praising your recent work just the other day.
What are the two admin guys having fun chatting about without us?
Yeah, don't leave us out. Hey, don't get too close, it's hot! Since Saito-kun changed, both Akina-san and Asuma-kun have been getting along with him too. Seeing Saito-kun looking a bit annoyed but also somewhat happy made me happy too. More time passed after that. But why are the 5 of us out shopping together? Now that I'm comfortable with them, I don't stutter or use formal language around people I'm familiar with. I've been hanging out more with people I'm close to, and though I'm still getting used to it, I'm enjoying these days. Well, the truth is, I wanted to come alone with Hoshikawa, my best friend, of course. Huh? What are you talking about? I'm his best friend. Hoshikawa wants to hang out with me.
No way! Hoshikawa-kun and I make the best pair here. I mean, someday we'll be What are you talking about? You don't even know a tenth of what I know about my brother.
Stop! No fighting, okay? Yes! Honestly, I'm still a bit confused, but if these days are fun, I guess that's okay. I'll never give up being number 1 for Hoshikawa!
I'm definitely going to have a one-on-one date with Hoshikawa-kun someday. I'll protect everything related to my big brother.
I started all this effort for my sister's sake, and it ended up helping me form new relationships. If you keep working hard without giving up, it will eventually pay off. What's important is whether you can believe that or not. That's why I want to be someone who quietly supports and stands by those who keep pushing forward.